All right, friends, it's Friday night, September 23rd. Calling in with my nightly update from Melanie. She is getting a little bit tired. Um, Kids are they're not adjusting well to their dad being gone. Um, his daughter's sleeping in his chair every night, and that's definitely taking a toll on their house with him being gone as long as he's been gone. Um, the kids finally did write some letters to their dad today, so that was good. And she said that he did have a really good dream last night, which gave him some energy and motivation because he was dreaming about the kids to keep going today. Today's day, 168 days left, and I think we're on day 9 of him not eating. So tomorrow will be the night that he breaks his fast. Tonight they were tossing cells, so I guess they're looking for some contraband, and he had not gotten any letters yet today, and he won't know if he gets them until they're done tossing the cells. Talking with Melanie, she's getting tired. She does have help, it looks like, all through next week with the kids. I'm hoping that she does get some rest tonight so she can have a better start to her week. She is really excited that he's going to eat tomorrow, just because I think him not eating is affecting her ability to relax. I was kind of bummed I didn't get to hear how many people wrote letters today. I know he is wanting to hear that people are outside making some noise. He did ask where we were at with getting some legislators involved. I don't think I have to say much about that. I think that's enough. Everybody's going to do their thing and send in some contact information so he can write them, share my videos, let them know what's going on. I think they know who they are. I don't have a whole lot to update just because it was a quick call. I wish I were closer. I wish more people were outside chalking and making noise. I know a lot of people are wanting to try and do some legal stuff. At this point, let's just let the lawyers do their thing. It sounds like you may have somebody that's willing to help with an appeal. Let's let them help. In the meantime, you guys need to write letters. You need to be sharing this. We can't just let it die. A lot of you guys reached out to me today about some inaccuracies that I may have had last night in regards to the timeline and comparing the snipers at CDH to what day Robert was at Lacciando's house. So keep sending that to me because I'm going to put it together and have a better explanation and timeline as to what happened in the events that led up to CDH pulling what they did that night and what happened with why Robert went where he did that night. Because it's not just, it wasn't just he just decided one day to go protest at a commissioner's house. That wasn't how this happened. There was weeks and weeks of buildup of the commissioners, along with many other people at the health department, deciding that they had the right and the ability to take away our freedoms and have say over masks and how many people we could have at our house, and that stores were going to have people at the door checking to see if people were wearing masks or not. It was a big lead up. There was a lot of things that happened between them announcing some of the crazy measures that they had lined out at the end of 2020 and what happened at that meeting. So keep the letters coming, guys. Robert needs to know that we support him in there. If you have a good relationship with the legislator and you think that that would be an effective way to try and combat what's going on so that this doesn't happen to anybody in the future, reach out, see what they have to say, see if they'll reach out to Robert directly, send him their contact information, and let's get the ball rolling. We can't just let this this be the new normal. I don't want this as the new normal. I don't want the normal to be making noise gets you thrown in jail for 6 months. That's not an acceptable place for anybody's children to grow up. It was really hard listening to Melly tonight talk about the kids and how much they miss their dad. I guess this is the longest that they've been away from him, so that's a difficult thing for any kid, and it's difficult for parents too. So guys, write a letter. I've got the address down in the comments. Make some noise, go chalk, play some music, hold a sign. The officers that are in there tonight tossing cells are not being nice, and you just got to remember that, like, we did have that officer tonight resign, so that's good. I don't know the full details about what happened with that officer down in Boise and why he resigned, but I did hear that he did hurt one of his officers, and so there was definitely some peer pressure there with the other guys that didn't like what he did, and they made a change. And like I said last night, guys, the power really is in the people. You guys got to be loud, and we got to apply the right pressure in the right areas and get Robert out, because 6 months for making noise. There's another guy in there for 6 months, and he is in there because he ran a car into a building because he was intoxicated. So there really is absolutely no comparison and no justice with what Robert is serving right now. So we're going to fix it. We got to make some noise. One other thing I did want to update you guys on, Misty is sharing the heck, and so is Kristen Dodd, out of baby Lily. This is something that Robert was aware of and something that Robert was making some noise about before he went in. So if you haven't heard of Bring Lily Home, please go search that, and I'll have somebody link it down in the comments. But that is something that Robert would want people making noise about as well. And that's one other thing I wanted to mention. Melanie said that there is another guy in there that's having some issues with CPS. He is in there. It sounds like a total mess up with paperwork on why the guy's in there to begin with. But Robert's trying to help him out too. So he's not letting his time in there go to waste. He is making a lot of friends. He is helping other people. And he's educating people, true Robert style. So make sure you write him a letter. And guys, he did specifically ask where his representatives were. So please, if you're a representative and you're watching this, let us know how we can help Robert. If you can help Robert, if you could write him a letter, this isn't right. Go listen to that video that Garth did on the sentencing and listen to how that judge acted in that courtroom. Who's going to hold the judge accountable? Write Robert a letter. The address is in the comments, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.